What is going on, guys? Back out with another video, and it's Monday, so we got another mock draft flying through for you guys. We are in a 12-team standard, and I feel like most teams and people that play fantasy are going to do a standard 12-team, or at least a 12-team. I currently have an 8-team with my friends, so it's kind of like, having fun and all that. And then I have a 12-team online. So one of them's a half-point PPR. I always need to know when that goes on because it hits me every time. One of them is a half-point PPR, and one of them is standard. So this one for this video though will be a standard league. Antonio Brown. It doesn't look like they changed any of the rankings. It's been like a few weeks since they have. I think they're gonna do it one more time, change the entire rankings for at least for ESPN until the season starts, and it doesn't really matter from then on. Alright, so we're at the 6th spot, so hopefully maybe like a girly or someone can follow us, but if not, I'm looking at DeAndre Hopkins or David Johnson. I do like Elliott, but definitely not the first round. You guys know that by now. If you guys are sticking around for this channel, you guys definitely know that there is no Ezekiel Elliott or Rob Gronkowski, who, by the way, left practice early due to an injury, so no updates on that yet, but always something to keep an eye on if it is major, because that could really hurt the Patriots and really hurt fantasy and potentially put Jordan Reed as a number one. But let's not make any assumptions yet. There's a ton of injuries going around. Like every day, I see like 5 to 10, and there's some good players like the Sheldon Rankins. I can't remember who it was. It's not like Sheldon, but he's a Saints. I think a Saints rookie defensive player, really good. He is done. Well, I don't know if he's done, but he broke his fibula. I think fibula, tibia, something like that. So he's done, but that doesn't matter to fantasy. I mean, I guess it kind of does for defense, but like not single player. So DeAndre Hopkins, Odell, almost Odell Feldman. That would have been crazy. Or David Johnson. I'm gonna go Hopkins. I like Hopkins a lot, especially PPR. But this is a standard. So I'm gonna work on the talking to you guys more. Last couple mock drafts, I was kind of like focusing more on this, and I kind of want to express how everything in my thoughts are going out, so you guys can, follow along and then use my strategy to your advantage in your fantasy draft. It looks like a lot of fantasy drafts are gonna be either on, like, of course there's a lot of them on the weekends. August 27th and September 3rd are the three main days, or the two main draft days for most leagues, at least competitive leagues. Mine is September 4th because I got something going on September 3rd. So both mine are September 4th, which is always good because like you draft your team and then you only have to wait a couple days until the season starts and all that for Thursday night. But and also it's an advantage because you can see all the injuries. Like you guys saw, someone drafted Jordy Nelson last year, and then the day after he didn't go too well for that fantasy guy. So we're at 19. Talking about Jordy Nelson, if we can stack him. Thomas Rawls, I just don't know why he's at 20. I don't know it. Jamal Charles is way up here. This guy right here, Devonta Freeman, needs to go way down here too. You guys know my rankings. If you guys want to see the top 100 players for the 2016 season, which I will be updating tomorrow. So by the time you're watching this video is today, Monday. Tomorrow I will upload a new video along with a new updated rankings, everything like that. But if you guys always want to get my rankings, I have positional by positional rankings, and also my top 100 players. So those are down in the description. Easily just go click on it and then click download, and you're all set to go. It's an Excel file, so super easy. I would love to get Mark Ingram, but I know there's tons of running backs out there. The thing about the 6th spot in a 12 team is literally like you gotta wait and then boom boom. It's not like, oh, I got this pick, oh, and I have this pick too. It's like dead right in the middle, so you're waiting even each time you go. Oh dang, there was Mark. Doug Martin's still on the board. I'll pick him, but I doubt he will. So I'm kind of looking a Jordy Nelson or Brandon Marshall. There goes Doug Martin. Whatever one does not go, Jordy Nelson or Brandon Marshall, I will pick the other. I'd be fine with either one, especially as a Packers fan. All right, we'll go Brandon Marshall. Love Brandon Marshall. Always love Brandon Marshall. He's been good for many, many years now. Especially with Fitzpatrick now on that team. That is very key. Because if Geno Smith would have been their quarterback, you don't know how production would have been for Eric Decker and Brandon Marshall. So good thing Fitzpatrick's there. He's got chemistry like crazy with those two guys. So I really like the Jets this year. A lot of people are doubting them, but I don't know why. I think they're definitely going to make the playoffs, in my opinion. I think as a wild card, I think the Patriots got that division wrapped up, but they could definitely give them a push for it. The Jets, they're stacked on offense. Think about it. They got Forte. I don't know how he's going to do. He was one of my busts. But they also have Powell, so they got two feature backs. And they got, of course, those one of the best duos in football in Marshall and Decker. And then don't forget about their defense. That's really good defense. Like, really good. So, I mean, I like their chances this year. I haven't really taken a look at their schedule yet, see how it is. But just looking at their team in general, looks very good. So, I like the Jets this year. Maybe not a Super Bowl contention team, but definitely a playoff contender for sure. All right, we're at 30. Well, if we can get Keenan Allen, Carlos Hyde, Amari, see if anyone slips to us, that would be awesome. Oh man, let's go Keenan Allen right there. Wow. Okay. If you guys still want to, I have 6 spots available in my subscriber league. You guys can go click on that video real quick. It's only about 2 minutes or so. Just go click on that. You can figure out what to do, and I'll get you guys in right away. 6 spots available, so don't miss it. It's going to be an awesome, fun league. I'll be chatting on there. I'll send you guys emails like when the draft is and everything. The draft that is set on there right now is not the finalized draft date. I I got to see what works for everyone and everything like that. But it will be an online draft, and it will be a 12-team standard. So I'm liking that. So yeah, go ahead and hit that video right after this one if you guys want to hop into that. 6 spots available. All right. Mike Evans is still on the board. Are you joking right now? Are you joking? Mike Evans. He's not going to follow me because this guy is an auto pick. But definitely Mari Cooper. Ooh. But I love how some Carlos Hyde this year. Love me some Carlos Hyde. I think he's like the only player on that San Francisco team. Love Carlos Hyde this year. I'm going to go through this list and tell you the guys that I absolutely love. Dang it, there goes Amari. Demarius, I like him, but not big. Jordan Reed, definitely not. Tight end. Sammy, yeah. I'm either going to go Sammy or Carlos. Ooh, man. Matt Forte, are you joking? I'm going to go Carlos Hyde. I like Carlos Hyde. So I'm going to go through this list, just the players that are out. I'm going to tell you guys who I absolutely love, not who I like. Well, they might have a really good year. No, I mean love. Like I love Carlos Hyde this year. I'm just going to go through this list. I love T.Y. Hilton this year. He's that. A lot of people were scared because Dante Moncrief was pushing for that number 1 spot. I don't know why. He could have like split. I don't know. Excuse me. I was listening to the Colts camp, and he said he's a clear-cut number 1. No one's giving him a chase at all. So Ty is going to have a big year this year, in my opinion. There he goes right there. I like that pick a lot. If he stays healthy and if Luck stays healthy. I love that chemistry between those two. I love Jarvis Landry this year, especially PPR. He's a standout PPR player. Love Eric Decker this year. Probably one of my favorite picks. Look how low he is. I would take Eric Decker out of all these guys right here first. Eric Decker is going so late, and he's super, super good. Love Eric Decker. I love Golden Tate this year. I always love myself and Aaron Rodgers. So yeah, those are just players that I just right here that I love. Um, but there's a few super sleepers. I'm talking like deep sleepers. I know I had my sleeper video, but there's a lot more out there, and I don't want to create. I mean, if you guys want me to create another sleepers video, top five sleepers or whatever, as many sleepers as I can come up with, just let me know in the comments. Be like, hey, give me another sleeper video. I'll give you one because I got a huge list, and I'll tell you a few of those guys once I get down to them. Especially one guy, he's going like wide receiver 43. I'm like, are you joking? This guy's potential to be wide receiver 20. Um, so yeah, there's a lot of sleepers that no one knows about. One guy that I watched and one guy that I've paid a lot of attention to and researched a lot this week. It was only one guy, and he's definitely a top 10 wide receiver in my book. And I was kind of down on him this year. A lot of you guys know that because I don't know. He just kind of scared me, but he looked really good. And he was down in my rankings, but I just bumped him up, as you guys will see in the updated rankings tomorrow. And if you guys can find that player, go ahead. But I'm going to tell you right now, his name is Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant. I was watching the game where they were versing the No, the Rams. He looked phenomenal. Him and Dak Prescott looked great in that game. I really liked what I saw from Dez, and he moved up my list because he looks healthy. He's running his rounds 100%, and with a quarterback who just came out of college, not even Romo, and they're doing that well together. Imagine with Romo. That's just going to be that much better. So really like Dez this year now. I've done a lot of things. 100% healthy. Foot not bothering him at all. So love to hear that. Oh, I like this league. No one's taking quarterbacks yet. That is what I'm talking about. People are smart in this league or draft, mock, whatever you want to call it. Hate when people take quarterbacks in the first round. I wouldn't take Cam into the fifth, and I still wouldn't take Cam. But if someone really wants Cam, I wouldn't take him to the fifth round. He just went in the fourth round right there, the fourth pick. There goes Rodgers back to back. Kelvin Benjamin, I'm kind of down on him this year. I don't know what to expect from him. I'm not willing to risk that pick. I'd rather go with someone like my boy Eric Decker. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I would like on my team. A guy you can trust and you know you can rely on. Not a guy who coming off injury who hasn't really proven himself into the league this far. Doug Baldwin too. I'm not sure how he's gonna fare. I know the Russell Wilson show is gonna be quite something again this year, but I'm going to be very upset because Eric Decker just went a pick in front of me. So I'm kind of upset. But let's go Jarvis. Love Jarvis Landry. You guys know that. Um, I don't know about the Dolphins this year. I think they're gonna struggle, but we all know Jarvis Landry is a player, and he's that wide receiver that Tannehill trusts, and basically that only wide receiver that has proven himself on that offense so far. Devontae Parker hasn't proven himself yet. I don't even know what other wide receivers they have on the team. They got rid of a bunch. I know they have Jay and Arian in the backfield, but yeah, I mean Jarvis Landry, love him, especially in PPR. I was thinking Golden Tate at that pick too. That's also a really good pick, but I would go either one. Um, what's his name go? He's not on the board anymore. What the heck? Julian Edelman went at 33. Golden Tate went at 46. You guys know that huge debate I had, Golden Tate or Julian Edelman. And on my Instagram page, I am a fan of Golden Tate more than Julian Edelman this year. Edelman is lingering with his foot issues. He's been having surgery over the offseason, and he's still having some issues recovering from that. Golden Tate is 100% healthy, and he's that clear-cut number one this year that has those number one routes now. And he's got a decent quarterback who's going to be down in games a lot. So he's going to Stafford. I mean, he's proved himself quite. I mean, he's been in the league a long time now, and you know that Stafford is a good quarterback, and he airs it out all the time. And to who? It's going to be Golden Tate. So I like Golden Tate more than Julian Edelman this year, just for the reason. If you would have asked me the same question last year, I would have probably said Edelman, for sure, actually, because Calvin was there. But say next year, I would probably, man, it would be tough. I just have to see how this year goes. But for right now, Golden Tate. We need another running back, but it doesn't look like there's much there. So we can only look at wide receiver. I'm going to tell you a little story on Dante Moncrief. Dang it, that's what I was going to take. Good pick. Good pick. Love myself, DeMarco, this year. I don't know why I keep saying love me, love myself, whatever. All right, Dante Moncrief. We're having a little story on the Moncrief. Dante. A lot of people are huge on him this year. He's the number 2. He's like, oh, this man's he's going to come in the league. He's going to do awesome. He had some great showings last year, but this year is his really second year. He's going to come out and shine and be that unbelievable guy. I don't think so. I think he's going to go just fine. I think he's going to be the number 2, but he's going to get pushed. You want to know why? There's a guy named Philip Dorsett who came in. And Philip Dorsett looks like a great pick because he's getting way lower. I mean, sometimes he's not even getting drafted at least. And I'm going to go Ryan Matthews here. Love what I saw from him in preseason so far. And I think he's going to be that. If he stays healthy, he's going to be very good in Philadelphia with that Chip Kelly offense. Now, back to Dante Moncrief. Philip Dorsett, honestly, he's getting drafted way low in leagues, and you can easily pick him up as a bench player, and he could easily take over that job as a number 2 if he proves himself because he's very good. I've seen him play, and he's good. And if Moncrief somehow struggles, they're going to flip places. And, yeah, so I wouldn't draft Moncrief this high in the draft. I could wait till the last round and pick up Philip Dorsett. So I'm just going to do that for you guys. They're going to go all the way. Actually, I'm just going to do this instead. There he is. Philip Dorsett at 118. Insane. What's he projected? Yeah, I think a little more than that. He did play a little last year. 225 a touchdown. Not bad. I wonder how many games he played, though. I don't know why they still have Arian Foster way up here. He's not even starting anymore. J.J. is starting, so Arian should be way down here. Melvin Gordon. If any of you guys have seen Melvin Gordon play that game in preseason, he went off. He caught the ball well out of the backfield. I think he got, what was it? I don't know how much yards it was, but it's a huge passing touchdown. And he also ran for a touchdown too, didn't he? Man, I can't remember. I need to really study up before this. But he did well in his first preseason game, like really good. Looked sharp cuts, everything. Watching film of him, he had a great game. So I'm loving Melvin Gordon. Even before that game, I was big on him. But now I'm even more big on him. So Melvin Gordon, if I could snatch him here, would be awesome. Because look at these guys in front of him. I think Melvin Gordon's better than all of them. No wide receivers on this entire list. It'd be Jordan Matthews. Oh, John Brown at the end there. Drew Brees. Delaney Walker. All right, since we're waiting here, what I want you guys to do is go down in the comments right now. Just go ahead and do it. Go ahead. Yep. All right. Go down there. Type up your favorite fantasy player this year in general. Like, I'm not saying, oh, Antonio Brown, 100%. What I mean, we'll call it the fantasy standout, okay? Just think about it in your mind. Pick a player who has value, who is getting drafted in an take a guy like Eric Decker. I don't want you guys picking Eric Decker because that was my example, but he's getting drafted late and he's gonna put up huge numbers in my opinion. So think about that. It could be any position, but I want you guys to think about that. And I want you to comment down below, and I want to see what you guys are thinking. Could be any guy. Could be Rashad Jennings. Could be freaking Bilal Powell, J.J. I mean, someone like that. Tell me who you guys have a standout. Not necessarily a sleeper, but a guy who is getting drafted lower than expected and can put up tremendous points, like top 10 points if healthy. Oh my gosh, that upsets me a lot. That really upset me. Matt Jones. Matt Jones is gonna have a good year. I think he should have a good year. So I don't know how that line's gonna hold up. Um, D'Angelo Williams is only projected 95 points. Man, oh man, they projected nothing after those first 4 weeks, pretty much. I've never really tried this, but I've never really taken Tom Brady yet, and I think that could be a really good strategy if you take Tom Brady and then pick a guy like Eli or Blake Bortles or Phil, even a guy like Kirk Cousins or something like that. That could be a really good strategy. Um, if he's there at 78, I'm gonna try that strategy because I don't like any of these guys except me. I'd do it, but I already have a guy, a wide receiver or running back. So yeah, if I can get Tom Brady, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try that strategy. I'm gonna show you guys how it can work because Tom Brady is gonna go off after those first 4 weeks, in my opinion. All right. It's the problem with the middle pick is it takes so long every single time after. It's not like boom, 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 boom. Especially last draft, they went fast, super fast. If you guys haven't checked out my other mock drafts, Mondays and Fridays, you guys know I always post on those, but go ahead and look at the other ones. Good feedback. Good feedback I've given you. Come on now. A lot of people are big on Tyler Lockett this year. My take on Tyler Lockett, I think he could have a decent year. I just don't like taking him because the reason is I feel like he's not that big threat to um like how do I say this? He's not a big threat to a defense or a team because I don't know. I don't know why, but I'd rather take something like a Marvin Jones or something like that over him. I mean, that's just how I feel. I don't know about Tyler Lockett this year. He hasn't really proven anything to me yet. But yeah, that's just me. This guy's taking forever. Come on, buddy. There we go. There we go. Oh, he's got back-to-back picks. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you guys another one. Marvin Jones. Marvin Jones is going to be, in my opinion, eh. Okay, let's just say he's going to be very good this season as a number two. I really like that Detroit um, offense this year. The only problem with Detroit, their defense is horrible, going to be horrible. And I just don't think they're going to win games that much because I think they have a pretty tough schedule this year, and they got to play a Pack and the Vikings 2 times a year. Those are guaranteed very tough games and potential losses. So, but I like that. I like Marvin Jones a lot this year. That's another player who's getting drafted a little bit too late for me. But I like that because you can call him a sleeper because I will take him as a bench player any day of the week for that good value. I take him over any wide receiver on this list. Yep, any wide receiver on this list. Come on, buddy. Go ahead and get take the whole time. It's a mock draft. Annoys me. All right. I feel like I haven't drafted in forever. Oh my gosh. Come on, dude. I got 2 auto picks. Oh, Tom Brady's still on the board, so Brady's still on the board. Oh, Palmer's before him too because it's automatically gonna go to Palmer with both these guys need quarterbacks. Oh, all right, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go Tom Brady. First time I've ever done that. I'm gonna try the Tom Brady strategy and see how it works out. I think I can get an easy guy late, like a I'll take a Stafford. Oh my, yeah, I'll take a Stafford. I'll take a Kirk Cousins. I'll take a Fitzpatrick easily. This is go way too slow. Come on. Oh, Mir was still on the board. Wow. Oh, I still have Philip Dorsett. Do need a few wideouts, but I can get Philip Dorsett a little bit later. Um, oh, Marvin Jones still on the board. Oh yeah, if he stays on the board, it's gonna be tough. 91st. Darn. Well, he's gone. It's all right. Kevin White. I feel like he have a good year. Sterling Shepard. I feel like he can have a good year too. Kind of like Kevin White a little bit more. But Sterling Shepard is definitely a good sleeper. Alright, we're going to go through this list and tell me the guys I like. I like Allen Hurns. Maybe a little bit Allen Hurns. I like Kevin White. I like Sterling Shepard. I like Torrey Smith. I like Willie Snead good. About to say Charles Sims. Wow, look at that. Michael Thomas this late. That's crazy. Michael Thomas. He's playing a lot of preseason, isn't he? Alright. Team Kareem's. Huh. TJ Yeldon this year. Man, I just don't like that backfield for the Jacksonville Jaguars for fantasy. Excuse me. With them splitting time, oh man, I don't know. I don't like that situation there, especially for fantasy. Just if you split in time, you're not being that featured back, and you're not getting those carries. Yeah, I'd rather stay with someone else like JJ starting. Thank you. Sterling Shepard stayed on the board for me. Beautiful. Boom, boom. Keep going. Boom, boom. 2 quarterbacks off the board. Wow. This is a slower mock draft. Probably going to be my longest one. Gotta get a few more bench players. Wrap it up. Got some auto picks in here, though. Decent amount of auto picks. So hopefully it can go a little bit quicker. But I always want to get you guys in a real draft. I don't want to cut anything. I don't want to cut it short. I want you guys in a real one so I can show you my perspective on things and all that. I really appreciate the support I've been getting lately. I have gained some subscribers. I think I'm now up to 20 now. And that's all you need. Right now, I start at 20. That's all right. Then I'm just going to build from there. That's all you have to do. You keep building and building. And that's my goal. And by the end of the season, with all this information, my quality is going to get better. Right now, I have a microphone through this headset and a screen recorder that's called OBS and or Open Broadcaster Software. But that could change if I get more guys who can look at my video, more views, and get the support that I would love to get. I'm getting amazing support right now. I can improve the quality for you, and that means that will help you more. And I'm just trying to be like, oh, get all your friends involved. No, I'm just like, I want to put out good stuff for you guys. I want to have great quality. There's so many other guys out there who have good quality but crappy analysis. They have like top five. Oh, they have really good clean cuts. They got nice intros. They got like really nice mics that are for $100. And then I have this one that's like under $20, and but I'm getting good information to you guys, and I promise that, because once the season comes around and I'm telling you guys who these guys, I'm telling you guys who my favorite fantasy picks are and who are going to be standing out, and that actually happens. And sometimes it doesn't go my way, and a guy doesn't pan out. Like, give me an example. I can't even remember an example. Maybe Aaron Rodgers. I was tremendous on him this year, like last year, but he didn't perform to number one standards. But he's Aaron Rodgers. JHI starting, literally starting any day. I'll take a starter all day. JHI is starting, guys. He's starting. At least what I've read. But yeah, I'm trying to improve the quality for you guys, and I will. Give me some time, I swear, and I promise you guys, by the start of the season, September 8th, that's the start of the season, the Panthers at the Broncos, great game. Everyone should be on their TV watching. Trust me, I'll be posting crazy on my Instagram and on my channel. But I will get you guys the best quality by the opener of the 2016 season, and I will, a lot of you guys are thinking, oh, this channel is gonna go dead after the drafts and the season starts, because there's no more mock drafts he can do, and there's no more. Oh, he's done. No, listen, guys. This is my plan for the season, if you guys were wondering. So there's not going to be no more mock drafts, of course, because no one's drafting anymore. So mock drafts will be done. I got to look at the calendar. Let me look at the calendar real quick. So the season starts right here, and I do mock drafts every Monday and Friday. So last mock draft will probably be the 2nd of September. So the 2nd of September is going to be the last mock draft I do. I'm going to pick Phil Dorsett right here. Great pick I just picked right there. Love Phil Dorsett. So let me go back to this. The last mock draft I do will right here. So once this rolls around right here, the entire season, each week I'm going to give you guys you can pick up or drop. Say, oh, I don't like this guy at all. And you can easily pick this guy up, blah, blah, blah. Some waiver picks and all that. Also, good and bad matchups. So guys who could start, I'm going to give like my top 5 great matchups this week, my top 5 not so good matchups or whatever. And I'm still coming up with ideas, but these ones I have so far. Trade analysis. I'm not going to really post a video on, oh, you need to trade this player for this player. I mean, that doesn't really work out. But of course, you guys are going to hit me up saying, oh, is this a good trade? Who can I trade? Can you help me out? Here's 2 pictures of the teams that, I will. I will help you guys out, and most likely the person will say yes, unless they're a completely idiot. They're all, I'll try to give you my best analysis on that. Just a lot of things going through the season, picking up, starting, sleeper guys that have been performing but not still on the free agency. Just things like that can easily win you guys over in those leagues. If you guys have 2 quarterbacks on your team, say you have Ben Roethlisberger and Blake Bortles. Think about it. I don't know. All right, so Ben Roethlisberger plays at Washington first week on a Monday night. The Blake Bortles plays at home against the Packers. Who do you think? I personally think you play Blake Bortles in that one, even though I'm a Packers fan. I think you play Blake Bortles because it's going to be a close game, so it's going to be a shootout, and there's going to be a lot of points put up, in my opinion. So I think, and then Ben is playing a defense at Washington, and Josh Norman will be covering Antonio. So, of course, I think Antonio can beat him, but it's going to be a lot tougher than Allen Robinson is playing against whoever the Sam Shields or Clinton Dix or something like that. But whoever's going up against. But I would take a Blake Bortles. So things like that, like, oh, I would take him over him, blah, blah, blah. Just a bunch of things like that throughout the season and getting you to your playoffs. And once you guys get to your playoffs, I'm going to make you guys win that. Yep, you'll win that. As soon as you guys get to the playoffs, be like, all right, you guys just go ahead and set your teams aside because I'm gonna win this. Honestly, you could say that to him because you watch my channel, you watch my Instagram page, you're winning. I guarantee something. You guys are winning. You guys watch my videos, I'm gonna help you guys win. You're not gonna sit here waste time, watch a guy talk, and not win your league. So I'm gonna win your league for you guys. Sammy Coates, another sleeper. Love him. I don't think Marcus Wheaton can live up to standards. I think Sammy Coates can. He fits better in that offense. Jalen Strong. Jalen Strong might be good too. Jalen Strong. Terrence West was looking good in that preseason game too. CJ Procise. I didn't see a lot of him in that. I don't know if he played in that Seattle game. I didn't see anything about him. Zach Miller is a good tight end. Probably the tight end I'll pick next round. But yeah, you guys watching this channel, you're going to win your league. You're going to win. If you don't, then no, there is no though. You guys are going to win your league. You're going to win your league. Of course, I'm going to keep you guys updated on my leagues. I'm going to have 2 leagues, I believe. And of course, the one with my subscribers. So technically 3. But I'll keep you guys updated on that. Be like, oh yeah, I'm 4-1. I'm 8-0, which is going to happen. I'm not losing this year. I'm so confident in myself, it's funny. CJ Procise. Now I'm going to pick Zach Miller. No, Zach Miller. Zach Miller. Zach Miller is a little bit of a sleeper too. He's on a team that throws a lot and a team that needs help and a team that Jay Cutler loves his tight ends, but no more Martella, so you got to rely on Zach Miller, and Zach Miller has the chance to step up. So we need 2 more bench players and a defense and a kicker. I'm so ready for the season. Like, come on, it's April. It's not April. August 15th, right now. Let's count how many days. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 24 days until, and 24 days, and I think the game starts at 5:30, 5:05, something around 5. Well, my time 5. I'm Pacific time, but Eastern time is 8 something. But yeah, we are 24 days away. I'm ready to go. We are Josh Norman days away. Does he still wear the number 24 in Washington? I don't know. But 24 days, guys. A little bit over 3 weeks remaining. I'm ready. If you want to see some actual football, college starts the week before that. I think on September 1st. So that's even shorter. That's 8 days shorter. So, So if I go shorter, so it'll be 1, 2, not mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 days till college football. And I love college football. It's really exciting. I'm a huge ASU fan. I'll be going September 3rd. It's NAU. Got season tickets to that. Which awesome. I have high school football. I don't play. If you guys were wondering, I do not play. But I have a lot of friends who play. So I go watch high school football. And then after that, I go watch college football on a Saturday. And then Friday and Sunday, of course, you got NFL football. Monday, you got NFL football. Thursday, you got NFL football. So the only days without football, Tuesday, Wednesday, and those are the days you're making your waiver picks, your drops, and everything on your fantasy teams, and making your pick'em leagues or whatever you have, and all that. FanDuel, if you have FanDuel and everything like that. DraftKings. So it's basically like no day off for football, which is absolutely awesome. That's why football season is awesome, and it goes all the way through February, which is a very long time. So September to February, I don't even know how much months that is, but long time. And I'm liking the sound of that. All right. We need a few more. This is going so slow. Come on. We're going to take... We're going to need some wide receivers. Yeah. Bruce Ellington? Tyler Boyd. I'll tell you guys why I kind of like Tyler Boyd this year. He could be a number 2 this year because we all know about AJ Green. But Tyler Eifert is now out. Is out for those first couple games. And they're going to have to look for another target other than Green. And I don't know who their number 2 is. I should really know this. They lost a lot of guys. So a guy like that can really help them out. So I think I'm going to pick this Bruce Ellington guy too. I don't know. Why not? Why not? So took guys with potential. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. You guys saw my how to drop the bench video. But that's going to be it for that. And we're just going to pick a defense real quick. You guys know defenses are the best available. But Tyler Boyd, man, I kind of like him this year. This is a really deep draft. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. You guys know what I forgot. You guys know what I forgot. And I totally forgot, too, because I never do this. Alright, so I took the Tom Brady strategy, right, and look at my bench. There's no backup quarterback, and that's not going to work out very well. So I'll just go out, like, look at the quarterbacks that are still out there. Just go pick one up. Oh, my. I know. Okay, fine. But yeah, I would pick another quarterback and drop like Bruce Ellington. But sorry about that, guys. I completely forgot. I was getting off topic talking about everything and all this. So sorry about that. But yes, pick a guy like Kirk Cousins, Matthew Stafford, if you guys can get a Philip Rivers, but I would wait till lower rounds. A Mariota maybe-ish. I don't know. Vikings defense could fall. That'd be awesome. The Bills defense is suffering some injuries, so I don't like them. I like the Rams defense a lot more than the Bills. But the Vikings, out of both of those, I would take. How many points did they give up? Wow, 25 points a game they gave up. The Colts defense was awful last year. Vikings, and we'll pick a kicker. Everyone's getting auto pick here. Literally everyone. I'm the only one in the draft still. That's a true drafter. Ooh, if Roberto Aguayo. Alright, that's going to be it for the video, guys. I'll pick Roberto Aguayo. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like down below. And that's it. Peace.